welcome to Gotta Be Real Movie Reviews with Thommi and Jules. And right now we're reviewing Army of the Dead, which is on Netflix.
Zack Snyder.
Yes.
And we love Zack Snyder?
Yeah, this is a Zack Snyder season right now.
Yes, he's blowing up, ain't he?
Good
That's good to know. You know, he had some rough times.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very rough times with his family. So it's nice to see him back.
It is.
Tell us who is in Army of the Dead.
Lots of star power here. Well, it's rated R. Mm-hmm. We have Dave Bautista.
Don't we love him in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes, of course we do.
You know what he said?
He said,
which blew my mind. He said that he does not plan on returning to the franchise, and that, listen, this is Dave Bautista, the big swole cut dude. He said he's tired of starving himself for these roles, for his physical look. I'm like, that is the first time I heard a dude say that. And it gets intense. I mean, it's crazy intense. If you listen to any of the stars, their workout schedule, their diets are insane. And this guy literally said he's tired of starving himself. So I don't blame you. I mean, you got a career, you know, you'll probably still get roles, but he does not want to be that, I got to be this big cut dude. And that was crazy. But I'm glad he spoke out on it.
It's crazy. It makes me sad because
it does.
I love his character. I want him to come back. Look, Dave, come back.
He's the best in there.
Why you start this if you don't want to finish it? Like you can't halfway do the job, man. We need you.
And there was an issue with who was going to be directing and who did direct. That was another issue too, but we'll save that for a later time. But okay. And we have who? Ella Purnell.
Ella Purnell.
Okay.
Anna De La Guerra. Omari Hardwick.
Ghost from Power. Ghost.
Theo Rossi. I like him, but he's one of those people I love to hate.
Yeah.
He's a good actor, but he's a good bad guy. Matthias Schweighofer, Nora Arne, what did we say?
Arnezeder,
and Tig Notaro.
Okay, tell us what's going on in Army of the Dead. I was really loving this. I watched it as soon as it hit. So tell us what Army of the Dead is about.
So a group of mercenaries are hired to break into Vegas, which is in a quarantine zone because these zombies have taken over Las Vegas, and they put barriers around it to protect the rest of us from the zombies and from everybody.
Like we end up getting quarantined.
Yeah, so this rich guy hires these mercenaries to go in and get some money that he has in a casino, even though he was already reimbursed by insurance.
Fraudster, and not only that, he had an ulterior motive. Because they're like, wait a minute, money, I mean,
of course
money.
He did.
What's this going on? This ain't about no money, because money ain't even that big of a deal right now in this world. But you got an ulterior motive, and that's what the movie is about.
Yeah, but he hired a lot of people that wanted that money.
Yeah.
Because he offered a lot of money.
But what he was really going to do, which we won't tell, he probably would have ended up a billionaire. If money, like I said, again, if money ever meant anything anymore after an apocalypse. But it was interesting to know when you get that little twist, like, wait a minute, something ain't right here. What's your real motive?
So we're saying it's a Keith Sweat movie. Something
just ain't right. Okay, let's talk about the movie. So
I thought it was really fun. I thought it was exciting.
I did too, and I'm seeing a lot of people just like, I don't know what they thought going in. I'm really not sure. Yeah. I mean, I still watch The Walking Dead, and it's not necessarily scary anymore, but I'm not sure what they expected when they watched this. I don't know where they're looking for more.
People didn't like it because everybody I know likes it.
I've seen several. Like, I watch a lot of vlogs that, we talk about film and all that stuff, but they were just saying,
don't listen to them.
I liked it. It's free.
Yeah. Friday night, Saturday night, get your popcorn, get your family. It was rated R, but still wasn't that bad.
Yeah, teens will be fine.
If your kids are used to violence, they're used to video games. But you get your popcorn, you get your boo, your friends or whatever, and
pick your feet up,
have a good time.
And this is one of those movies where you just want to watch the action, which is good, and just enjoy it. I don't want to break it down. Let's just enjoy it. Yeah. That's what we want to see. Who wants to see the bites or some decapitations? And this was a fun movie. I want to watch it again. Yeah. It's really good. It's on Netflix anyway, so you can go pull it up at any time.
Thank you, Netflix. Netflix is getting better. They're like,
they're trying.
You guys trying to beat us, Disney Plus and
even Hulu has stepped. Even Hulu has stepped up there.
Stepped up too.
Because I'm like, wait a minute, I'm looking for
Hulu competition.
Because before Hulu and Netflix don't have really good scary movies on, but they've been trying lately. But another one you want to watch if you like the really super weird stuff like me, the creepy weird stuff. Try Crypt TV. You will not be disappointed.
I've seen
And
some
I
commercials
mean,
for that, and I was thinking about maybe getting it, but I
love it.
Subscriptions right now.
Yeah, it's already gone up. Yeah. So I'm giving this. I liked it. Like I said, just a fun movie. I'm gonna just give it a nice soft 3.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all.
Give it a 4.
4.
So if you like the movies that I say I like, then you like this.
I really like David Bautista in here too. I don't know. I just like him so much.
I mean, is it super great? Is it worth the 5? No. Okay. No.
Well, don't worry about Matt Next. It's on Netflix, but yeah,
it is not. But it was on Netflix. Okay, I already paid for the subscription, so that's one thing. Check.
Or if you've never had Netflix, you can usually get a 30-day trial or something of that nature. So
if you're not liking it, you just turn it off. Check. So I mean, I was just sitting here, just enjoying myself.
It's just fun.
Me and my significant other, we were just laughing and enjoying it.
It is a fun movie.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah. So
let's see. This is Zack Snyder's first digitally
shot film. And most of them he shot usually on a 35 or the 65 millimeter. So good. And it did a good job.
Yeah, anything that the actors touched or walked on was real and practical. Everything else consisting of the tops of the buildings and Las Vegas skyline were created by VFX.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. You
can notice it though.
You can kind of tell that they're actually standing on like a hill or something. You could tell that. Also, Tig Notaro's character was digitally put in after the fact because Chris D'Elia was originally the person that played that, but then he got in some trouble, some Me Too trouble. So they had to insert Tig Notaro, and I knew that going in, and I wish I didn't because then I was like just watching all of her parts. Like, can I tell that every once in a while you can kind of tell something looks a little funny around her, but her acting with them is pretty seamless. Yeah. So,
and I like it's kind of weird when you see that in a film like Gemini Man.
It wasn't as weird as Gemini
sometimes
Man.
It got a little weird. You're like, what's that? But just like most of the time, we don't usually read synopses or reviews or anything. I know I don't beforehand. I want to go in and just enjoy it. Yeah, then I'll read some of the, that's what people thought. Oh, that's what that was about. Okay, cool. But I like to see films for myself. And go from there. And this one was just a fun
I don't like when they show way too many trailers. Like the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. They're starting to show more trailers, and when that comes on, I just like change the channel or turn the TV off or something because I want to be excited. I don't want to sit there and be like, oh, here's the part where such and such happened. I was watching the news and they were interviewing and talking something about that movie, and they were talking about their favorite part, and I wish I didn't see that.
They need to say spoilers before you do that.
Excitement for me because now I know one little part that happens. Like, why would you do that for me? Just like this movie, like I didn't really want to know Tig Notaro was put in via green screen,
And that's pretty cool that they can do that, though. Hollywood does some really fantastic stuff, man. Like work magic. Seriously,
like I just ruined it for you, and I apologize.
Just for that, recommend a really weird and crazy movie, so Jules will have to watch it.
No. Corinne,
you have to make amends
because you're the one that watches the super weird.
Thank you, Corinne. We want more.
No. I would do it like I do some other movies and be like, look, I'm not watching that. You can do a solo review because no.
And that's cool.
That sleep one. That just takes me back to the fact that I don't know how I know. But I just know when movies are filmed somewhere else, like Canada or New Zealand.
I can immediately tell, first of all, by the scenery. Yep, the scenery even outside is completely different from ours.
Yes.
Even their look. I know it sounds crazy. Yes. But their outfits, the way they look, it tells it all as soon as they speak. Yep.
I forgot to say that. We already reviewed Spiral. So if you watch that review, I forgot to mention that that's the last movie that I saw that I was like, something ain't right. Canada. I'm like, this is not America. Right. And it's not just because they have like metropolitan police and they don't have to actually put an actual name. But you could just tell, you're like,
everything in there.
I know America, and
that's not it. And they have a lot of those movies even on Amazon. And usually on Amazon, they'll tell you, if it's a Canadian movie and if it's in English. Because I hate to pull up a movie and it's not English and the dubs are bad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Lately, I've seen some really good dubs though. So I'm not going to say all because they're usually disappointing. But if you watch Peninsula, which is a zombie movie, they did a dub over with English. They did a good job because it took me probably midway through to realize this might be a dub, but I think that's good. So I'm not mad if they can do a good job with it.
Yeah.
But it's pretty amazing the stuff they can do. They did the even when Wonder Woman in the first one, she was pregnant. They ended up green screening it out. Did you see anything that looked out of place? Nope. That's just how amazing technology is right now. Amazing. Sure. But yeah, this is a fun movie.
This is fun. I suggest it.
I suggest it too.
I say watch it.
Something you'll probably want to watch again.
Yeah, check it out.
So thank you. Thank you very much for tuning in to our review of Army of the Dead. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.